Good morning, everyone. It is day 41 and it is town day. 14.6 miles to do. It is 5:15 in the morning. When I get done with those 14.5 miles, I'll be at mile 566 point something. Mile 566. So that is a bus stop near Highway 58. And if you've seen the movie Wild with Strayed, that's where she started the PCT. And man, now that I've done what I've done, that's super impressive, because she went straight into the Sierras, whereas I've had the desert to get my legs prepared and everything. So it's oh dear, jumping down right there, probably too much shadow, but yeah, just popped a doe. That's nice. Anyways, yeah, so starting in the Sierras with thousands of feet climb before your legs come in, that's impressive. Very excited for town day. I am filthy. Everything is so dirty. So that's really, I mean, I've gotten comments about, like, I talk about food too much, and I know I try really hard not to talk about things over and over again, but when you're out here like this, you break it down into the basic human needs. Water's probably number one. Food, fuel is number two. Well, I can't even rank them, because your body and how your health is number one. Because if your body's not working, then you're not doing this. But you know, it all kind of goes hand in hand, I guess. So I've been trying. I hope I've been better about giving my location and where I'm at. The person commented that they were tracking me on a map, which that's humbling that somebody's actually keeping track of where I am, and I really appreciate that, actually. So I try not to repeat things, food, yada yada yada, but I was thinking about the food thing this morning. See, now I'm going to talk about it. I was thinking about the food thing this morning as I ran out of fuel. So that fat fuel is what I use, what I call fortified coffee, because it's got all kinds of stuff in it. So I had no fuel, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll just cold brew it, basically. Sorry, my arm's getting tired. And the sun rises over there. I just, shake it up with cold water and get it down. Well, the powder doesn't stop being powder in cold water. It basically needs heat, apparently. So I drank powder infused water this morning. It's amazing what you will do. Then I had 3 spoonfuls of peanut butter, which that's about 240 calories, and protein, and then cashews, and that's what I had for breakfast. So, like, what did you have for breakfast? But it's fuel, and I got it down. I had one of the small cans, which I was hoping to run out, because I hate leaving fuel left over. So I'm actually perfectly fine running out on the last morning. Next stretch is longer. I will be getting a bigger can, like the medium size fuel can, because I am cooking more, and I really don't want to run out in the Sierra. Well, the last part, from Tehachapi to Kennedy Meadows, it's still considered desert. Last couple days were good. I was reflecting on that this morning too. I woke up at 3:30. I think I'm just anxious to get into town and get clean. I'm excited about today. So I journaled a little bit, and I was really happy with how it went. I was originally kind of contemplating doing this in 4 days. And that would have made me do like an 8 mile day and then sit around all day. So I'm really happy with the way it's gone. I didn't really talk about yesterday. You could tell I was tired at the end, I'm sure. But that climb, you know, anytime you climb like that, it was like 16. Sorry about the lousy camera, man. Like 1,600 feet of elevation towards the end there in the hottest part of the day. And that's the combination. So one thing I do to get through it is it doesn't turn out, but the wind farm with the sunrise is pretty cool. I count switchbacks. There was 13 if you care. So it's like, okay, I hit number what was it, number 7. That's halfway, like that's more than halfway. And then 10, there's only 3 left, like that. But I don't know, you do whatever you can. Oh, and I listen to music. It's probably only about the 3rd time on trail, but it really makes me, it helps me stay out of my head, where I just think about the moment rather than trying to let my mind wander. So that was helpful. I think that's all I have for now. And then I'm sorry for the lousy camera. Hi, it's exactly 10 o'clock. I hit one of my personal goals. Of course, it's town day, but I did 10 by 10. In fact, I did 13 by 10. I did exactly 13 miles, and it's exactly 10 o'clock right now. So I am real close to being done with this Tehachapi portion. There's the roadway right there. So I have about, what, a mile, 0.6 left to go. Yeah, and then the other thing is, and I'll redo this if the wind is too much, but the term battered by wind, I completely understand that now. It's been like gale force winds, of course, because of the windmills that are all around me. They're all spinning. It's hard to describe. I mean, everybody's been in high winds before, but hour after hour, especially when you're trying to push a little bit. So, and that was the other thing, is I called a trail angel recommended by a friend of mine, and he said, yeah, no problem, but let's make it 11:30. So I was a little worried about it. Now I've got an hour and a half to do a mile. I think I'm okay, but there was some ups on the second section, so I just kind of powered through those as the best I could. But yeah, 10 by 10. Yay.